Hey guys, welcome back to another daily journal. So, room is currently occupied, so I'm just improvising. And, right, so how did today go? Today started off good. Great, actually. I woke up to my alarms, and I got out of bed within a minute, I believe. Although, it might have been 2. So, I get out and I turn it off, and I'm out of the room within like 5 minutes of waking up. So, go downstairs, have my breakfast, nice porridge, but it's really bad today because I had it preserved from yesterday in the fridge, which means it had the fridge taste. Again. I just threw it out. I hate the fridge taste, it's disgusting. Anyway, so college was cancelled today because of the snow. So I actually got to have a nice snow day. So about 8:45, I get the message and I go out to have some fun in the snow. And so I'm able to just go out longer. I had all the fun stuff in the snow. I made a snowman. I made a snow angel. And I made loads of snowballs, and they were really good. So that was nice. So I also, after I went back in, I kind of had nothing to do, considering there was no college, and so I did slack off more than a little bit, but I managed to fail my video thing. Sorry, the don't consume videos for the dopamine detox. But it was 2 videos. I spent about 2 or 3 minutes on them in total, so it wasn't that bad. And then had no email space, and so I had to clear some space, and I watched a video in there before I deleted it, and that was annoying because one of them, it was like one of the greatest songs ever made. Also, Sprach Zarathustra by Strauss, Sunrise. It is absolutely brilliant, by the way. You should absolutely listen to that. So, sadly, I did forget about that today, and that's a mark off. I didn't watch any YouTube videos, I believe. And I can pull the stats up right here. Let's see if I watched any YouTube videos today. I didn't watch any YouTube today. Now, what I did do instead is I spent a lot of time on school, which, if you didn't know, is this more focused version of it's a learning space, right? But it's also a community. I spent way too much time in there today, and that's not even the worst part. I'll get onto that later. But I did a workout, and I managed to cross the steps threshold, at least. But I have been extraordinarily lazy today. I was expecting to do some stuff, but I hadn't. But I am starting a web novel series called Carbon Soul. It's about a robot, and I started writing it today. I'm finding the first chapter really tricky because the first chapter is actually the hardest one to write. because of what it contains. It's just a robot waking up from a robot's perspective. Now, anyway, I kind of had nothing to do, and so my NoFap thing, I almost failed it like 7 individual times. I got that close. Shamefully, but, you know, better to admit the truth than to not admit the truth. Doesn't matter anyway because I didn't do it. But what I did do is when my brother came back, he was talking about this Grok AI, which is essentially, well, you all know what Grok is. It's that stupid Twitter one, X. Now, so I spent way too long on that. I must have spent at least an hour on it. The last hour specifically. It was funny, but it really was not worth it in the end. And I will delete it shortly after this video. Yeah, I spent way too much time today just wasting. So that is a big issue that I need to fix over the weekend, because at the same weekend is basically the same as today, completely empty. I'm going out on a run tomorrow in the snow. I'm pretty sure it's still snowish right now. I'm not sure how long that's going to last. But I am pretty sure that I did some progress on some other videos. I need to disable video notification. No. Nope, okay, never mind. I didn't make much progress on anything, to be honest. So this is kind of just a down day, you know. It was a fun day to start with, but once I came in, I kind of didn't do anything. So yeah, I need to go to bed soon. It's currently 9 o'clock, the exact time I need to go to bed. See ya. No, just kidding. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I watched a couple of TV clips. And the TV, oh for God's sake. Dude, all the TV is always on. Like, once Dad comes down, if he's not working, he's on the TV, playing darts or both. Oh, cannot avoid that, man. I really wish I could. But, you know, it's just stuff, you know? Stuff I have to avoid. Stuff I have to learn to ignore. But apart from that, I think that this video is over. You know, it is a bit of a shame that this day went down badly. But so is. It's only one day, right? That's what everybody says. Hopefully it isn't too. So I'm going out on one tomorrow. and I'll show my progress. But apart from that, see you later, and make the most of every day and have a wonderful life.